Flashback, written and directed by Christopher McBride, and stars Dylan O'Brien and Monroe. So Flashback follows Frederick Fitzel, who starts having horrific visions of a girl who vanished back in high school. He then reaches out to old friends with whom he used to take a mysterious drug with, but soon realizes that the only solution lies deep within his own memories. Man, this was one trippy ass movie, and they definitely want you to feel like you were taking drugs while you were watching this film. And also, just for the record, Dylan O'Brien is probably one of the best actors in the game right now, honestly. I mean, it's simple, man. The guy is the truth. But, onto this film. Flashback might be one of the most profound viewing experiences that I've had watching a film in probably like the past few years. Honestly, this movie is literally so much more than what is shown on the surface. And it actually might take a lot of audiences, and even myself while we're at it, to give this film a few rewatches to truly appreciate it. It kind of sucks to say this, but this film is not for casual moviegoers. It's not for people who just want to watch something chill and just kick back and relax. This is not that kind of movie, I assure you. This film demands that viewers think outside the box, and if you refuse to, you'll be left outside the party watching through the window while everyone else parties their asses off. And the film doesn't care. It does not hold your hand, but rather it lays out a trail of breadcrumbs to lead you through this maze with the maze runner himself, Dylan O'Brien. And also, just for the record, I'm actually one of those critics on YouTube who actually tend to watch trailers for films. I know there's a lot of critics who don't watch trailers because they just want to go in completely blind, but I like to have some sort of idea about what the hell I'm going to watch. And I know trailers can f up sometimes and give away too much, so it's sort of risky, but I don't know, I'm just interested. But one thing I want to say about this film is that I am very glad that the trailers for this film, Flashback, were so vague. Because honestly, I don't think they really had a choice, because I really don't think there's a way to really tease a movie like this. Honestly, it's just, it's so out there that a trailer probably just would not do it justice without spoiling something, if that's even possible for it to spoil something, because it goes so deep mentally. There's just way too much going on here for a trailer to really capture what I would probably consider to be like lightning in a bottle. And I know that's like a really high praise, but I really enjoyed this film. Also, the score for this film couldn't have fit more perfect. This film was like the Butterfly Effect, Limitless, and sort of like a pinch of like Doctor Strange. If I had to point out any issues I had with the film, that would be something that I would also consider to be a strength of the film as well, which is the lack of cohesiveness at times. I love that the film doesn't really hold your hand, but I could definitely tell that the writer and director Christopher McBride may have struggled at times with deciding on a sweet spot for audiences and how much needed to be explained and how much to leave ambiguous and slightly vague. But this was a great film though, and now I'm wishing that I would have seen it at the Sieges Film Festival when it premiered back in 2018. But hey, you know, it's here now. So I'm giving Flashback an 8.5 out of 10. This was just simply my kind of film. I mean, it ties your brain into a knot, tells you that the knot never existed, but it also tells you that if the knot is still there, then you were the one who created it, which means you're the one who can untie it. And if that just confused the hell out of you, well, good. It'll help you prepare for this film. Such a good film, man. Such a good film. But anyway, you know, if you're interested in checking out Flashback, which I highly recommend that you definitely should if you want something that's a psychological thriller that really takes your brain on a ride. It releases in theaters and on demand this Friday, so definitely go check it out. But there you have it. If you enjoyed the content, you know what to do. Thank you for watching.